History isn't just about kings and dates, it's about the land and the people who shaped it. Long before Hungary, the Danube River carved a path through fertile plains, making this land a crossroads and a prize. The Romans conquered it, calling it Pannonia, building cities and roads and guarding the empire's frontier. But empires fall. As Rome's grip weakened, new peoples arrived, Huns led by Attila, then Goths, Lombards, and Avars. Each left their mark, fighting for control and bringing constant change. Imagine vast grasslands, windswept and uncertain, where small settlements huddled for safety. The old Roman order faded, replaced by shifting tribal powers. This was a land of movement and conflict, waiting for a new story. Archaeologists today uncover Roman villas and Avar treasures, reminders that Hungary's story began atop layers of history. The Magyars' arrival wasn't the beginning, but a new chapter in a land already rich with human experience. Far to the east, the Magyars, 7 tribes of skilled horsemen, set out in search of a homeland. Led by Arpad, they crossed the Carpathians in 895 and found the plains of Pannonia, perfect for their way of life. But settling wasn't easy. Surrounded by rivals, the Magyars became known for their raids across Europe, yet a nation can't be built on raids alone. Arpad's descendant Geza saw the need for change and welcomed Christian missionaries. His son Stephen embraced Christianity and European customs, determined to build a stable state. In the year 1000, Stephen was crowned Hungary's first king, making Christianity the state religion and organizing the country into counties. The Magyars transformed from nomads to a settled Christian nation, laying the foundation for a kingdom that would shape Central Europe for centuries. The Kingdom of Hungary flourished, especially under King Matthias Corvinus, whose court rivaled the great cities of Europe, but threats loomed. In 1241, Mongol armies devastated Hungary, forcing the survivors to rebuild with stronger defenses. Soon after, the Ottoman Empire rose in the south. Despite fierce resistance, Hungary suffered a crushing defeat at Mohács in 1526. The kingdom was split, the Ottomans ruled the center, the Habsburgs took the west and north, and Transylvania remained semi-independent. For 150 years, Hungary was a battleground between empires. Wars and uprisings were constant as Hungarians fought to drive out the Ottomans and resist Habsburg control. It was a long era of foreign domination, but the struggle for survival kept the Hungarian spirit alive. By the 18th century, the Ottomans were gone, but Hungary was under Habsburg rule. The Hungarian spirit of independence simmered beneath the surface. In the 19th century, a national awakening began. Writers, poets, and reformers like Széchenyi and Kossuth inspired dreams of freedom and self-government. In 1848, revolution erupted. Led by figures like Petőfi and Kossuth, Hungarians demanded reforms and independence. For a brief moment, they succeeded, but the Habsburgs, aided by Russia, crushed the revolution. Brutal repression followed, but the dream of 1848 endured, proving the nation's will to fight for freedom. The 1848 defeat was bitter, but the desire for self-rule persisted. After Austria's military setbacks, the 1867 Compromise created Austria-Hungary, giving Hungary its own parliament and a golden age of growth. But World War I shattered the empire. In 1920, the Treaty of Trianon stripped Hungary of 2/3 of its land and millions of its people, a national trauma that shaped politics for decades. Seeking to reverse Trianon, Hungary allied with Nazi Germany in World War II, a disastrous choice that led to occupation, the Holocaust, and Soviet takeover. By 1945, Hungary faced a new era, one dominated by communism and foreign control. After World War II, Hungary became a Soviet satellite. Stalinist rule brought fear and oppression, but the spirit of resistance survived. In 1956, Hungarians rose up in a revolution, briefly tasting freedom before Soviet tanks crushed the movement. The Kadar era that followed offered limited reforms, goulash communism, but political control remained tight. By 1989, as communism crumbled across Eastern Europe, Hungary led the way by opening its borders and holding free elections. The transition to democracy began, and in 2004, Hungary joined the European Union. Today, Hungary continues to debate its identity and future, but its rich history and culture remain at the heart of Europe.